do begin tonight here with the breaking news. The U.S. with a major escalation in its showdown with Venezuela tonight. The U.S. Coast Guard seizing an oil tanker just off the Venezuelan coast. Late today, the Trump administration releasing dramatic images showing Navy helicopters flying in, heavily armed Coast Guard forces rappelling onto the deck, guns drawn, as they swarm the ship. What we're now learning about where the tanker was headed, and President Trump has asked, what will he do with the oil? How he answers. The president tonight saying the ship was seized for a, quote, very good reason. Then the president warning another country's leader he could be next. All of this comes amid the U.S. operation targeting alleged drug boats, nearly 24 strikes, including that controversial second strike killing 2 survivors off Venezuela. So tonight here, what's behind this latest action, the seizing of this oil tanker amid escalating tensions between the U.S. and Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro? Martha Raddatz leading us off.
Tonight, the dramatic escalation. The U.S. seizing an oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela. Navy helicopters swooping in, swarming the ship. U.S. Coast Guard forces rappelling down onto the deck, armed with long guns, meticulously searching the ship. Late today, President Trump before the cameras.
We've just seized a tanker on the coast of Venezuela, large tanker, very large. Largest one ever seized, actually. And other things are happening.
Attorney General Pam Bondi tonight says the tanker was used to transport sanctioned oil from Venezuela and Iran and is part of an illicit oil shipping network supporting foreign terrorist organizations. Sources telling ABC News it was headed for Cuba, capable of carrying up to 2 million barrels of oil.
It was seized for a very good reason.
Today's seizure marking the first time the U.S. has overtly interfered with oil exports, Venezuela's main source of revenue.
What happens to the oil on this ship?
Well, we keep it, I guess.
Until now, the U.S. has been targeting boats they say are carrying drugs, striking at least 22 boats and killing nearly 90 people, including 2 survivors at the heart of the latest controversy. A growing number of Republicans now demanding the video of that second strike on survivors be released, but so far, the administration hasn't budged. Tonight's seizure of that oil tanker marks a new chapter in the pressure campaign on Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro.
So how far would you go to take Maduro out of office?
I don't want to say that, but...
But you want to see him out?
His days are numbered.
Can you rule out an American ground invasion?
I don't want to rule in or out. I don't talk about it.
Late today, Venezuela calling the seizure of the tanker a blatant robbery. And David, make no mistake, the U.S. seizure of that oil tanker off Venezuela is a significant escalation. You saw those images of the U.S. Navy helicopters storming that tanker. The U.S. now has 15,000 forces in the region, and it's not just Venezuela. Late today, President Trump warning Colombia's president that he better wise up or he'll be next. David?
Martha Raddatz leading us off in Washington tonight. Martha, thank you.